Hi everyone, my name is Sabrina Damast, and I am one of the co-chairs for this year's California Chapters Conference. So I don't know about the rest of you, but I have seen a number of really bizarre naturalization denials of late. We're talking about people who adjusted status in removal proceedings, where you would think that all issues about whether or not they were admissible for permanent residence would have been vetted through litigation, who then apply to naturalize, and USCIS says, well, actually, we don't think you were admissible, and therefore we don't think you're lawfully admitted to permanent residence, and we don't really care that an immigration judge said otherwise. We're talking about findings that somebody who had previously been accorded a passport, possibly an error by the Department of State, had committed false claims to U.S. citizenship and therefore should not have been adjusted to permanent residency later on when it was discovered that they were not actually a permanent resident. We're talking about finding that somebody lied under oath because they missed some of their addresses in the last 5 years when they put them on their N-400. I even had one recently in which the denial cited a conviction from 20 years ago, but forgot to mention that there'd been a motion to vacate granted in criminal court. It was as if the last 20 years nothing had happened in the criminal court that might impact her eligibility for naturalization. So what do you do when the agency is saying things that seem bizarre and maybe even downright foolish? Well, you have to do your N336 first because that's mandatory. But if your N336 is denied, your next stop is federal court for a de novo naturalization proceeding. I did my first trial on a de novo naturalization last year. It looks nothing like immigration court proceedings. And honestly, it doesn't even look much like the other types of federal litigation we might be used to doing, like unreasonable delay cases. It is full-fledged civil litigation. We're talking depositions, interrogatories, requests for production of documents, things that most of us in the immigration world probably haven't touched since we took trial advocacy in law school.